Welcome in, everyone. Demongate has just started and I decided to do something a little bit different with this event. So in this video I am going to be covering all of the event quests, the event riddles and all that stuff, and I'm going to keep up with them as they come out through the weeks as well, because it's a question that I see quite a lot and I've had quite a lot of requests to start doing these, so I'm going to see how it goes. Let me know what you think. I'm going to go over the best ways to fight this portal as well in this video. So the first quest that you get in every single event will be the Welcome To quest, and on the first week the quests are all locked behind each other, so you need to complete them all in order to find all of the riddles. Now the most efficient way, the quickest way to complete the first quest in every single event is to have already completed your daily tasks when it starts, because when you complete your daily tasks you get 500 points. However, I'd not had a chance to complete my daily tasks. I haven't even done the Dark Onslaught dungeon yet. So for me, because I hadn't done them yet, the only way to complete this for me was to go into the portal. And in the portal, the combo that I use is Lance and Dvalin with a low level weapon. A low level weapon is crucial for this portal because you need to let them transform. If you let them transform, you will get a lot more points from beating them. They will be harder to beat, but you will get more points from beating them. If you kill them before they've transformed, you will only get a fraction of the points, and the chance of you completing the event will be low. It'll make it really hard to complete if you are not letting them transform. So a low level weapon, I'm using the guild boss weapon that I have. It's level 11, but any low level weapon is absolutely fine. You can't really punch them because since they've just upped the level cap, we are punching a lot harder than we used to. If you have leveled up, that is, you will be punching a lot harder than you used to, so it's going to be a bit more dangerous to punch them. But the strategy is basically you just swing the low level weapon until they have transformed, and then use either Lance or Dvalin's base power to finish them off once they have transformed, and it's as simple as that, really. The big ones with the sword in the front, you can control their transformations because they transform when you hit them twice. The ones at the back with the wings, they will transform on their own accord. You just have to wait for them. So just keep swinging your weapon and wasting the turns until they eventually do transform. And that is the most efficient way to complete this portal. There is a couple of other methods that you can use with the poison heroes and stuff like that. But for me, that's the way that I use. And you can even auto with that combo as well. You do finish off some of them before they have chance to transform, but it makes it a lot easier if you are autoing it, because you don't really need to bother with looking at the screen, concentrating on it and just being bored because it takes ages. But once you have finished the Welcome To Demongate quest, you will get a couple more. The next one is called Hog Wild, and for that you need to capture the minion, the wild boar. You will find the wild boar on the Otis hunt, which is this guy. I don't even know if I'm saying his name right, but that's him. And if he's not there, what you can do is you can raid the hunt up to 4 times. Every time you raid it, the lineup will change and there's a chance for the minion to spawn. Or if it doesn't, you can wait 1 hour and then come back and the lineup will change again for another chance to spawn. I got lucky, I found one in the master version, but you can see me refreshing the lineup just by raiding it on the easy one. But yeah, every time you do that, the lineup will refresh and there's a chance for the minion to spawn. Or you can back out, wait 1 hour and then come back and the lineup will change again. And you need the Knight's Gauntlet to capture that minion. I've got a skin on mine, so... But yeah, that's the Knight's Gauntlet. Everybody's got it. The next one is called Good Exercise, and you just need to defeat 30 demon enemies. Now all you do for this, every single event tends to have one. It either says demon enemies or Frosker enemies, and the answer is always the Ferrari hunt. Just go straight to the Ferrari hunt. Anytime it says demons or Frosker or anything like that, just go straight to the Ferrari hunt, because these are Frosker demons, and that is the easiest way to farm demon enemies. And for your weekly task as well, if you do get demon on there, just do the Ferrari hunt. But once you've done that, you will get more quests. The next one is called Mutual Reward, and all you do for this one is you have to spend some guild accolades. Don't matter what you buy or how much it costs, you have to spend some guild accolades. So make sure you buy the Drop of Serenity that is new. Make sure you buy that every week because they are rare. So all I did is I just bought one piece of cobalt and that triggered the quest. And then the next one is called Crossroads Crisis, and you have to find 3 demon roaming monsters. So you take your time with that. But there are quests hidden behind that. So you do need to finish this one in order to progress with the rest of the riddles. And the next riddle, once you have done the roaming monster quests, 2 more will pop up. The next one is called Wild One, and what you have to do is use Rokara's base power twice. Any fight. These ones don't tend to work in the arena. I'm not sure why you'd be taking Rokara into the arena, but these ones don't tend to work in the arena. So what I do is I just go to the first hunt, the 5 stamina one, to finish these off. And then you've got one called Demon Hunter. You have to raid a bunch of hunts. You have to raid 5 hunts in Mirrorfen, 5 in White Peak, and 1 in Realm of Fire. It's pretty straightforward. It just costs stamina really. You don't need to fight them neither. You can just raid them. So it's absolutely fine. Normally I would stretch these out and do these throughout the day when I find myself with extra stamina, there's no roaming monsters that I want to hunt or whatever, but obviously I was rushing through it for this video. And then the final riddle for this week is called Venom, and what you have to do is you have to inflict poison 5 times. I'm pretty confident that it doesn't work in the arena. I completed it in the portal. So this is the second method that you can use in this portal. My method uses the hero's base powers, Lance and Valin, to quickly deal with the enemies once they have transformed. This one, however, you wait for them all to transform. So you can see here, one's going to transform but the other one isn't. So yeah, it's a bit dodgy sometimes. But you wait for them all to transform, and then you use Herny Rage or Millicent Rage or Looking or whatever. Poison really, because these ones, they've got more armor than they have health, so it's a lower health bar and they are vulnerable to poison. And then the ones at the front here, you can transform them by hitting them twice, but you still have to wait for the one in the back to transform as well, because the rage is going to hit them all, and ideally you want them all to transform so you can maximize points. So then you end up just waiting for the ones in the back to transform, and then once they do, then you can finish it off with a rage. That's the second method. I'm not as keen on that method because you can't use auto. But yeah, that is the final riddle for this week, and this is my guide to completing them. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I have been James B09. Good luck out there.